Welcome to day 1 of PyQuest. Today we are exploring variables and the 4 foundational data types that hold everything in Python. Think of a variable simply as a named sticky note inside your computer's memory workspace, mapping labels to physical values. Our first type is the string, used for text. Strings must always be isolated inside single or double quotation marks. Second, we have integers, which handle positive or negative whole numbers without any decimal values. Third are floats, representing precise fractional or real numbers containing a decimal point. Even writing .0 instantly makes a value a float. Fourth, we have booleans, which can only equal absolute true or false configurations. If you are ever uncertain what type an unknown variable is using, wrap it inside Python's built-in type inspector function to print out its internal class structure instantly. To change a value from one type to another, we use explicit conversion functions like int, str, or float. Notice how converting a float to an integer completely cuts off the decimal instead of rounding it. Let's look at how all 4 data types come together inside a functional project to print out a structured personal information profile card. Now, let's put your knowledge to the test with 10 rapid-fire mini-tasks. Pause the video on each prompt to see if you can solve the challenge yourself before the solution appears on screen. Task 1. Create a variable called city that stores the name of your city and print it. Here is the solution using a standard text string. Task 2. Store your age as an integer and your height as a float, then print both on separate lines. Here is how we separate whole numbers from decimals. Task 3. Create a Boolean variable called isEmployed, set it to false, and print it. Remember that capital letters matter for Booleans in Python. Task 4. Use the type function to print the classification of 42, 3.14, hello, and true. Here is the class output for each value. Task 5. Convert the string 100 to an integer, multiply it by 2, and print the result. This allows us to perform mathematical operations on text numbers. Task 6. Convert the float 9.99 to an integer and print the result. As you can see, the decimal is completely cut off, leaving just the whole number 9. Task 7. Create 4 variables representing each core data type and print them along with their types on the same line. Task 8. What is the type of the result of 10 divided by 2 in Python? The answer might surprise you because regular division always returns a float type. Task 9. Without running the code, predict the types of A, B, and C. The results show how Python mixes types, treats true as the number 1 in math, and changes booleans to text. Task 10. Time for the final boss challenge. Build a mini profile card storing a name string, age integer, GPA float, and graduated boolean, printing everything with labels in under 8 lines of code. Here is the clean layout solution. Awesome job completing day 1. Subscribe now to lock in your coding habit, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2, where we dive deep into strings and F-strings.